So I have been waiting for this moment for quite a while. And yes, I am still on FSD Beta. But they're already rolling this back to remove FSD Beta because there are some bugs with this software. I'm aware of the bugs, namely it's a problem with forward collision warnings. So I'll be watching for that. But I want to experience FSD Beta, even if it's bad, before it's taken away from me. I'm just going to get started manually. This is a pretty blind turn here. I've never done this before. I've never used this. Okay. Let's get this started manually. Ooh, fancy. It's interesting that the navigate on autopilot selection is still up. Okay, so it still has an issue. Oh, this is way better. Oh, look at that. Okay, so regular autopilot, public build autopilot, will slam on the brakes for those cars in that turn. So right there, that is massively better than any experience I've had since owning this car. Cars parked on that turn parallel to the path of travel are still treated like their cars stopped in the path of the lane on public build autopilot. It slowed a little bit, but then right away it knew that they weren't part of the travel lane and it kept going. That is so awesome already. I love it. Now we're coming up on a very busy intersection. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, so first it needs to get in the right of these two lanes.
Now turn right onto Dorley Road.
And it's not doing so hot. Okay, so it cut across the white line. It's coming up to a red light. And I bet you it's just gonna wait because it can't see. What? Oh. Yeah, well, luckily that was safe, and I don't know if it was my hand that kicked it out of autopilot, out of auto steer. Well, it went all the way out. But I could see around the car to make sure it was safe to do that.
Turn right onto Edwards Mill Road.
But that was pretty weird. There's no way it knew. Okay, it needs to get over.
Now turn right onto Edwards Mill Road.
So it is not using right turn lanes very legally at all. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, not smooth at all. I was ready to take over. I was worried that it was going to go up on the curb there for a second. Okay, one of the things that I want to make clear is I have very low tolerance for auto steer doing something that I think is about to be bad. So this is not the channel where you're going to see autopilot, FSD Beta, whatever, actually do something where I'm nearly hitting something. It's going to be disappointing for a lot of people, I'm sure, because I'm going to take over as soon as I think that this is trying to put the car somewhere I don't want it to be. I'm not going to let it self-correct if I think there's going to be any danger to myself or other people. But this is easy day for public build autopilot. Well, these cars doing a U-turn. Oof. Okay. All right. Little rough, but it just would have looked weird from behind. It wasn't really dangerous just because I could see all the cars around and it wasn't putting anybody in danger. Okay, so the other thing that I'm noticing is that the animated icons from the other vehicles is actually positionally correct. There's no lag. In public build autopilot, the animations of the other cars always seem to lag their actual position around my vehicle. And I'm not seeing that with this set of animations. That's pretty cool. course, it's painting a car over here, and there is none. And it shows the double yellow line as being one lane to the left of what it is. This is actually where the double yellow line is. Okay, so that's the other thing is cross traffic is a lot better on FSD Beta because that's always a big problem. You get cars safely pulling across in front of your travel lane, and then Autopilot will just freak out and hit the brakes hard. Very frustrating. Gosh, I have to talk about the fact that I have been waiting years and years to be riding in my car the way it is right now, even though I know that the software is buggy and it's going to be taken away from me if I install the next version. And I'm riding on a very simple to navigate road for public build Autopilot. Like, I am so giddy right now. I am nerding out that my car is actually going to try to drive me all the way to a destination in downtown Raleigh. Oh my gosh. Just seeing this, just seeing the difference and how this works already, I am just super thrilled. I get it. I do not believe that this means we're right around the corner from everybody having their car safely drive them from point A to point B without intervention. No, no, no. I'm just excited that I'm able to be a part of testing the software that they're releasing to help make it better. Okay, this I don't like, and I've seen other people talk about it. See, I'd totally be getting a ticket. There was actually even a sign that said it was a speed enforcement zone. You don't have that much time from when the speed limit changes to slow down. In fact, you're supposed to change before you actually get to, let's see what it does with these people. Yay, look at that! It actually crossed the yellow line to give them more room. I don't mind that it's using a turn signal here, even though it doesn't need to. That's okay. It kind of looks like it does on the map that it's using. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so cool. I completely lost my track. Oh, I'm just excited to be a part of the testing process. That's what I love. That's what I've been loving about this channel, except I've been kicked out of the queue of getting all the cool software. And so they haven't been updating my car with interesting software in, gosh, a year probably. So that's why I haven't done videos like these that much. They just aren't interesting even to me. I don't know if the police are directing traffic here or not. We've got cones. Let's see what happens.
Now turn right onto Edwards.
So it's got to go to the right of those cones. It does. No. Oh, I just took over. Yeah, I'm not going to let it plow through cones. Yeah, it was gonna either go through those cones or look like it to any observer, including state troopers. So I took over. All right. No, it's trying to, no. It was trying to get into the right lane suddenly. Oh my God. And then it was trying to turn right there. No.
Now
Bad.
turn left to take the Wade Avenue ramp.
Okay, here's where it's supposed to turn left. Oh, this is going to be an interesting problem for it to solve. Gridlock. Oh, no. Holy cow. It's going to turn left in front of all those cars. I think that's something that people had already reported, that on this build, it doesn't yield to oncoming traffic at a green light making an unprotected left turn. So I think that's one of the reasons why this build has already been canceled. I've got my follow distance at 7 and it is not listening to it. Okay, don't hit this curb. Good. Yay. It handled that like a champ. That's the other thing about this, is there are driveways and intersections on this road where the lanes don't line up exactly. You have to do a little shift going through the intersection, and it handled that just fine. That's awesome. Okay, slowing for no reason. Okay, so here's a blind. Oof. Yeah, it got a little into the left lane there, and I was about ready to take over, but it corrected itself before it was an issue for anybody. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, as a human driver, never having driven this road before, people have issues knowing where it's supposed to go. Okay, there's some of that phantom braking. So nope. So I am manually hitting the accelerator. Oop, I got it up. Some of that was me getting past 35. There it is again. Yeah, there's no reason for that. All right, here we go. This is like the lift hill in a roller coaster. You can already tell it's a blind right turn. Can it do it? Oh, it did it. It did it. And now left. Okay, that direction it did okay. This is actually the easier direction. All right. Oh, nope, it did not make that turn. It was absolutely going to just burn right across that. That's pretty interesting because it was easy to see the white line, and it wasn't really a sharper turn than it could ordinarily do. I don't know why it was trying to just burn right across it like that. All right, so it waited for that pedestrian. Oof, that was not smooth.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so now I'm going to choose a new destination.
Now turn left onto North Dawson Street.
Oh my God, what the heck? Holy cow, that was like a bucking bronco. Whoa.
Turn right onto West Eden Street.
It navigated it, never got to be too close to a curb or any other vehicles or anything like that, but oh my gosh, that was rough. Why is it turning left to turn right? Oh my God. Oh. Nope, do not like it. And it's not in the lane. It's riding right over the white line. It still is.
In 500 feet, then right onto Hillsborough Street.
What are you even doing? Okay, so none of that made sense. I'm hoping that this is going to turn green. Yes. And go. It wouldn't go. So I hit the accelerator to get it to go because I've got cars coming up behind me and my butt was sticking into the lane to my left.
Now bear right onto Hillsborough Street.
Oh. Okay. All right. That worked. But again, I've got my follow distance at 7, and this is not a 7 follow distance at all. This is way too close for comfort. 1/1000, 2, yeah, it's barely over 1 second follow distance. 1/1000, 2, yeah. That is way too close. And it doesn't care. See, this would get me dinged for follow distance if I were driving this myself. It's 2-second rule, FSD Beta, come on.
Enter the roundabout and take
Okay.
the first exit.
First roundabout. Getting a little nervous here.
Now enter the roundabout and take
But
the
the
first
fact
exit.
is, most cars don't actually come around across. They're just basically going straight through here. So, oh, and shut my mouth. Oh, we got lucky. And then, oof. I had to take over because it was going to hit the curb. Oof. That was a weird place to stop. Okay, go. All right, it did okay there. Yeah, and it didn't want to make the correct selection at the roundabout exit. Okay. And yeah, the person behind me thinks I'm an idiot. See, now this is a college student breaking the law. You little jerk. That's cross on the green, out in between.
In 500 feet.
And she's like, oh, she's cute and has a ponytail. And so she smiles and waves and people stop for her. No.
Roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so this is one where cars can go wherever. All right, go. That's it. That's it. You got it? That's the first exit. We want the second exit. Take it. Yay! Good job. Oh, and it was going to hit that curb. I will tell you that I'm getting a little green from how rough this is. Oh my gosh, I need to take boning before testing FSD Beta on this road. Hard braking, hard accelerating. It's jerking the wheel left and right a lot more. I'm not even mentioning how much it's doing it. Otherwise, I'd be talking about it constantly. Okay, you just got to go now. Go. Okay, go, 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 go. I hit the accelerator there. Ooh, and then that's too fast. Yep. Yeah, the person behind me thinks, again, like I'm an idiot. Let's see how it goes. Get over, get over.
The Interstate 440 West ramp.
Coming in hot. Oh my God. All right, now it's slowed down. And that's supposed to yield right there. I guess it did. I have no idea. Yeah, come on. Get away from the curb. Get over, get over. There you go. That's it. And see, it's doing it again. It was just gonna blow right through that last little tab of the lane. What are you doing? Oh, I hate that about this. So the safest thing to do when you are in the travel lane is to maintain your speed and position so merging traffic knows how to merge around you. It should not do that. It worked out fine for that one vehicle, but if there were a number of vehicles trying to merge into this lane with vehicles trying to merge out of it, it causes a problem. It looks like it's going to cut right across the apex of the dotted line between this lane and the lane to our left. Keeps putting the turn signal on and then turning it off. Now it's back on. Now it's off. Person behind me is probably thinking I'm an idiot. Okay, so far so good. It clipped the apex just like I thought it was going to. As a human driver, I would already be getting into the left lane because it's very easy to get blocked out of it. Oh, that's interesting. I have to do some more research on why the car was blue. Guess it was the car that was in the way and it was planning around, not a follow car. Because now it's gray, that's a follow car. But it did it. It got in the left lane before this intersection, which is what I would do. And that's because you really don't have a lot of time to get over now, especially when there's a lot of traffic. The left turn lane will actually back up this far. And it should get in the far left lane here. Coming in hot. No turn signal. Really? Okay, so we are in the correct left turn lane, but use no signal to do it.
Now turn left onto Durley Road.
That would earn me a ticket. All right. This is also a tricky road for human drivers. Human drivers cut this too close all the time as well. Let's see. Stay out of their lane. And bingo! Awesome! That actually was the correct path. It was hunting a little bit,
In 1,000 feet, turn left
but it
onto
took it
Church
beautifully.
Road.
That's right where it should have been going. Fantastic. Okay, so it should start getting over now.
Now turn left onto Ebenezer Church Road.
It shouldn't be going this slow in the travel lane. That was bad. As I teach my daughter, you get in the left turn lane, then slow down, especially since there was plenty of space to do that. Okay, so this should be a protected left turn. Nope, I didn't get the green arrow, and it was just gonna pull in front of that car. Turn signal still stuck on. All right, well, this is exciting. I am thrilled to be sitting behind the wheel of FSD Beta for the first time ever. I was a passenger one time right when it first came out. I guess it was a year ago.
Stay on Centero Drive.
And it has really improved a lot since then, for sure. It has a lot of work that needs to get done, but I'm happy to be a part of the test fleet now. I know that if I actually update the software to what's loaded in the computer right now, it will kick me out of FSD Beta temporarily, but I'm not going to do that. Be sure to subscribe for more FSD Beta testing content. I really appreciate you watching the Tech at Tech, and I hope to see you next time.